Welcome to Football Today TV. These is your home for updated football news. So feel free to share your opinions and remember to subscribe as we continue to grow our family. Chelsea have made a surprising decision in the middle of the January transfer window by recalling Argentine center-back Aaron Anselmino from his loan spell at Borussia Dortmund, bringing him straight back to Stamford Bridge. And the reasons behind this move have caused a buzz across Europe. Anselmino, a promising 20-year-old defender signed by Chelsea from Boca Juniors in 2024, had joined Dortmund on loan in August 2025 to gain first-team experience in the Bundesliga. The idea was to help him develop against senior opposition, with regular playing time expected to strengthen his game. During his time in Germany, he made around 10 appearances, scoring a goal and showing glimpses of his potential before injuries limited his involvement. However, Chelsea have now activated a contractual recall clause to send him back early, ending his loan months before it was due to expire. Dortmund have confirmed his departure and released a statement thanking him for his contributions during his time with the club. On the surface, this decision might seem unusual, especially because Anselmino was settled in Dortmund and even made appearances in the Champions League. But when we look deeper, there are several strategic reasons behind Chelsea's early recall. One major factor is Chelsea's current defensive situation. The Blues have faced ongoing injury problems in central defense throughout the season. Key defenders such as Trevoh Chalobah and Wesley Fofana have spent time on the sidelines, and another young defender, Levi Colwill, suffered a serious injury that ruled him out earlier in the campaign. These setbacks have left Chelsea short-handed at the back, prompting concerns for the remainder of the Premier League season. In addition, Chelsea were actively targeting other centre-back options in the January transfer window, including Rennes defender Jérémy Jacquet. But negotiations reportedly broke down due to disagreements over the transfer fee, leaving Chelsea without a fresh defensive signing. That failure to secure external reinforcements likely influenced the decision to bring Anselmino back as a budget-friendly internal solution, rather than signing a new face at high cost. The recall also means Chelsea now have an open spot for foreign loan players, which could be useful if they decide to send other players out or bring in someone on loan later this month. FIFA rules allow teams a maximum number of foreign loan moves, and freeing up a space by recalling Anselmino could help the club shuffle their squad more flexibly during this window. For Dortmund, the recall came as a shock. The Bundesliga club had hoped to keep Anselmino for his full season to continue his development, and they were even reportedly considering making his move permanent in the summer before Chelsea intervened. Now, with only a week left in the winter transfer period, Dortmund are left to reorganize their defense without him. A tough blow given their own ambitions in the league. Fans and pundits have reacted strongly to the recall. Some view it as a purely tactical decision by Chelsea, driven by short-term squad needs. Others see it as controversial, pointing out that Anselmino was gaining excellent experience in Germany and developing well before injuries curtailed his season. There are even reports that Anselmino was emotional about leaving his teammates and the progress he had made at Dortmund, where he seemed to be settling into life in Europe after moving from Argentina. That emotional reaction from supporters, from both Chelsea and Dortmund fans, reflects how this move is bigger than just a standard loan recall. Dortmund supporters in particular felt frustrated with the timing, arguing that the recall came with little notice and disrupted their defensive plans late in the window. From Chelsea's perspective, it's worth remembering that Anselmino is under a long-term contract, and the club see him as an asset for the present and future. Recalling him now means they can oversee his development more closely and potentially integrate him into first-team training or matchday squads, rather than leaving him in another league for the rest of the season. That being said, it's not yet clear exactly how Chelsea plan to use him. With several defenders still available, Anselmino might not be guaranteed regular minutes immediately, but having him back in training means the club can assess him up close. If he performs well, he could find himself as part of Chelsea's rotation or even a starter during crucial fixtures down the final stretch of the season. Another layer to the story is how this decision affects other young defenders Chelsea have out on loan. Players like Mamadou Sarr, who is performing well at Strasbourg and recently won the Africa Cup of Nations with Senegal, were also candidates for recall. But Chelsea chose Anselmino instead, perhaps indicating the club's belief in his attributes or the tactical needs seen by manager Liam Rossenior. It also highlights Chelsea's broader squad strategy under their new manager. Rossenior took charge at Stamford Bridge with the club in a transitional phase, trying to balance youth development with competitive results in the Premier League. Bringing back a young defender rather than signing a big-name replacement could reflect a shift toward nurturing homegrown talent and strengthening the squad from within. Still, questions remain. Will Anselmino actually get regular game time now that he's back? Or could he be sent out on loan again? Perhaps to a Premier League club where he might get more consistent minutes. Some fans are already debating these scenarios, wondering whether Chelsea's short-term solution could evolve into a longer-term role for the young defender. There's also the matter of future transfer plans. If Chelsea do decide to revisit their interest in defenders like Xhaka in the summer, the presence of Anselmino, now back in their setup, might influence how much they are willing to spend or what type of defender they prioritize. These decisions will play a big part in Chelsea's defensive shape heading into next season. For Anselmino himself, this period of his career is a critical one. Gaining experience in one of Europe's top leagues, handling adversity like injuries, and adapting to different tactical systems are all part of the growth process for a young defender. Being back at Chelsea gives him the chance to continue this development directly under the club's coaching staff and in one of the most competitive environments in world football. Ultimately, Chelsea's recall of Aaron Anselmino from Borussia Dortmund is a story about timing, squad needs, and the business side of football. It highlights how loan deals aren't just about development. They're also strategic tools that clubs can use to react quickly to changing circumstances on and off the pitch.